Chapter 1 The Encounter. Once upon a time, there lived a John Wick. He was the strongest of them all, and one day he came across some people who were not so friendly. They told him,
"We are not scared. We will attack." So then John Wick decided to run.
The next day, when he came back, he ran into them once again. The same three, once again, shunned he. But this time, he didn't run. He told them,
"Beware of your words, because I'll throw them back at you."
and then the three, all at once, decided not to engage.
Why fight them? Why try?
Thought the John Wick, as a grin came upon his face.
I know what to do. I'll keep scaring them off before they finally quit trying. It's not like it's the end of the world, right?
So once again, he trots down to find the three who once tried to shun he. To his surprise, he saw them in harmony, much more peaceful than how he left thee. He approaches the three and says,
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Great. Just amazing.
one of the noobs say,
Ahaha.
says John Wick with a confused expression on his face.
What's the matter?
One of them stood up.
It's just that we've never won anything before.
Another one stands,
You're just thinking about that.
Oh, I see.
mumbles John Wick. So he walks away from them. Walking back, he realizes that the three are in a struggle. He dubs them as noobs who lose on loop, so they are surely in trouble. Chapter 2 The Setup. John Wick knew that this was his chance. Eventually, they would give up, and if ever was a time to attack greater than this, it would be a shame not to. So he starts to wonder how to scare the noobs to get them to go away.
It's their own fault that they yelled at me. Why am I feeling sorry?
He says with a frown, but in an instant, he finds an idea.
Ahaha.
He says, clearly in amusement.
They'll regret ever coming in contact with me. Don't mess with me because I do not give up without a fight.
Once more, he walks down to the land of the noobs, except more angrily this time. It's almost as if the noobs wronged him or something. He wasn't after scaring them, he was after revenge. He reaches the noobs in the same place as before, only more sad than the last encounter. He goes up directly to their face and calls them out for the noobs that they were.
Stop right there.
Said the John Wick.
Oh. I'm sorry. We are just on our way.
One of the noobs say.
Oh no, this cannot happen yet.
Thought the John Wick.
They seem so sad. Maybe I should at least try to cheer them up. But how?
He wondered for a moment.
Aha, noobs. I can cheer you up. You'll see.
He turns around, and to his surprise,
Ha 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 ha.
What are you laughing at?
there's no response.
I am going to take that as you do not want to tell me. That shall not matter, noobs.
He says, obviously confused. Were the noobs up to something? They were ominously suspicious. Despite this, the John Wick puts on a clown face. And instead of the noobs laughing, John Wick was completely oblivious to the amount of tension the noobs were putting out. So he kept going.
How would you feel if I carried you scrubs to that #1 victory royale?
It would be very nice, actually.
Says one of the noobs.
Okay then. Come with me.
Sure.
John Wick takes the lead. Could it be two teams working with each other? How barbaric. Little does John Wick know that the noobs were playing a trick on him. They weren't sad at all. They were just trying to get on his good side so that they could attack John Wick all along. The noobs couldn't possibly let him know, so they had to keep up the charade. Meanwhile, John Wick is secretly trying to trick them as well. What a horrible turn of events. Who would be the one to succeed? Who would fail? Who knows what the future might hold?
What is this?
One of the noobs say.
It is a mountain. Why do you ask?
I love mountains.
He quickly replies.
We can climb it if you like.
Ah, that would be nice.
As the group starts walking again, John Wick noticed that there are only 2 of them.
Weren't there 3 of you?
Now!
Ah!
Chapter 3. The Lesson.
What could they have possibly gained from this exchange?
Thought John Wick.
It does not even matter anymore. All they need to know is that they are not safe.
However, he was so powerless, and that's exactly what the noobs wanted. For John Wick to leave them alone. Said John Wick. He doesn't seem to be aware of the problem he was in. If he didn't try so hard, then none of this would have happened. In fact, the noobs have the same goal as John Wick, to be left alone. If only he would realize.
You've messed with the wrong guy.
Such different people fighting for the same thing. What a shame. Once John Wick finally reaches the place where the noobs normally are, they aren't there. He knew he was up for another trick. This time, however, he was prepared. He yells.
Come out wherever you are currently hiding/located. Ah! You'll pay for that.
He doesn't get to finish his sentence,
Phew, that was easier than expected.
said one noob.
Please, Jake, calm down. You're gonna get us killed.
The oldest one, whose name is Jake, seems to be pretty self-assuring and confident.
Russell, please. That will only happen if you keep complaining.
Russell, the youngest one, seems nervous about everything.
Vivi, how about you? How are you doing?
Fine, I guess.
Are you okay?
Yep, it's just...
What?
I guess none of us are safe. After all, are we gonna go after her?
No. Just give her time.
Whatever you say, boss.
Russell and Jake get obliterated, and no one lived happily ever after. The end. I hate it.